Hello everybody, thank you for watching once again. Today we're going to be back on the trap line for the second installment of the 2025-2026 trapping season here for me in Southern Arizona. Hope you guys enjoy the catches and it inspires you to get out trapping and to enjoy conservation. And without further ado, let's get into the video. Well, how's it going, guys? We have a door down and it looks like we've got something. Can't quite tell what, but just saw a critter moving in there. And it looks like we've got ourselves a bobcat. This one might be a little too small to keep. Let's see here. Yeah, I think this one's too small to keep here, but anyway, awesome. The first night out on this line here, and we've got ourselves a bobcat, number 6 for the year. This is a spot that I set with my brother, help him catch his first bobcat and his only bobcat he's ever caught. So obviously not a trapper, but he wanted to kind of get into it a little bit, and we did that. I think this one's too small to keep. I'll take a little bit more of a look at this one here, but I think I'll let this one go. Anyway, awesome catch. Cat number 6 for the year. Always blessed to have a beautiful animal in the trap. Well, how's it going, fellas? I finally hiked up this rocky cliff here. I'll show you where my car is in just a second. But some great country for cat trapping, lots of rocky ridges. Super stoked about what I just caught here. I've never caught one of these before, so nothing. I mean, I don't know what to say, really. But I'm super blessed, and it took long enough, right? So anyway, here's what we got. All right, first off, I just want to show you my vehicle down there. Not the craziest distance for what I've been hiking this whole trip, but yeah, pretty far down there. And yes, sir, we caught ourselves a ringtail cat, one of the most, special animals for me. You never really get to see these guys because they're almost solely nocturnal creatures. But the trapping, really, that's another thing that trapping is so cool with, is it'll help you see those animals that you won't see otherwise. Just a beautiful ringtail cat. And this is the place you're going to catch them, on these little rocky cliffs and stuff like that. They like to hide in there and to search for prey, such as pack rats and mice and stuff like that. And just beautiful animals, but this is my first one, so I do plan on keeping this one. Just a beautiful ring-tailed cat. Alright, so there is the remake on the set. There is the beautiful ringtail cat I ended up keeping. Awesome animals. One thing I didn't know is how quickly they grow stiff. I've literally been doing this for 5, maybe 10 minutes tops, and this is almost, this is a stiff animal already, which is quite interesting, and that's just the thing you find with different animals. And I've never seen this on any mammals that I've ever trapped, but I do find it cool. Beautiful long tail, just absolutely gorgeous. I'm gonna probably put this one in the freezer and get this one done later. I see fleas all over it, and one way I kill fleas, I'll put it in the freezer for a couple of days and the fleas will freeze. Not to pun anything. We got the trap set up like normal. Got our bird's nest, feather boa. You know the drill. Pretty cool set, and just awesome to have a catch like this for the first one on this trap line. We're gonna head down the line. I got a couple more traps to check. We're gonna get that done, and I'll see you then. Well, what's up, guys? Got our door down. It is I believe it's the 28th of January, so it's been over a month since I've caught a bobcat, believe it or not. This is the 7th one of the year. It's been slow for me, but blessed to have this one. It's a beautiful bobcat. It's going to be too small to keep. It's kind of crazy. I don't know. It's just a little too small. The face is too small. Doesn't really fill up the cage all that well. So I am going to be letting this one go. But very happy to have one in here. So anyway, thought I'd show you this guy. It's good to be back in the positive here, catching number 7. Beautiful animal for bobcat, number 7 for the year. Here on this spot, I set this one last year with no luck, being my first time out on this line, but I set it up a little late in the line, and I assume I had caught a lot of the bobcats that were walking through the area. But I knew this was going to be a good spot in the future, so when I came this time, one of the first traps I ended up setting was this one here, and this is the first bobcat on this line. Yeah, like I said, I just think it's a little bit too small to keep. It's pretty close, but it is a little bit too small in my opinion. But a beautiful animal, and we'll be letting this one go as it's the 7th cat of the year. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead. I'll show you how I let them go, and we'll see you then. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this guy let go. Alright, you're free to go, buddy. Beautiful. Just awesome. Good afternoon, fellas. Pretty happy today to be showing you a bobcat. This is the first keeper I've had since early December. So it's been a long time without a catch, and super excited to catch one. Beautiful animal. These bobcats, this is my largest cage trap, and just walking up I could tell this is one I'm going to be keeping. I'll be honest, this spot was, though, a good spot. I looked at the GPS maps, it looked like it had good potential, but it was one of those cages where I just had less trust than some of the other cages. Anyway, though, it definitely came up in a big way. I like the look of the set, just got the wash going, and it crosses a road just behind some of that brush. So cool little spot. Just caught him walking down the wash, and he ended up getting caught. Looks like it's going to be a good sized tom, and obviously no complaints there. He's a vocal big bobcat for number 8 for the year, the 6th keeper that I have this year. So absolutely so blessed for bobcat number 8. Alright, so we're going to go ahead. I'm going to get this one dispatched, and we'll see you then. Alright, so I went ahead, got the bobcat dispatched out of the cage, and then I got it re-lured. Got my feather boa back there, got some pillow feathers, and then my lures. The shiny piece right there for some visual attractant, as well as helping me to see the trap, whether it's up or down, closer to the road. So just a simple wash, but these are some of the best washes, like about this, size. They tend to be pretty good, and you just have the cage right in the face of the cat, and it worked out. So one thing I've been doing a little bit to try to reduce the risk of me missing cats is on remakes. I don't put the cat like really that close to where the cage is. That way none of their attention is away, from the cage. So I kind of walked a little ways and then put the cat outside off the trail, and hopefully all the scents will stick in the trap and then be over here where hopefully the cats are not going to be walking. But yeah, beautiful, gorgeous tom for the 8th cat of the year. So we're going to head down the line, and we'll see you then. How's it going, guys? Got another door down and another catch. This one, though, a little different. We ended up with a little kid fox. Alright, so one thing I gotta say, though, is I have this little bundle here. It's some fur as well as some pillow feathers all mixed up together. And that's out of the cage, obviously. My question is, did something like a rat or something smaller that didn't trip the pan the first time come in there, pull that out, and then we get the kid fox? Or did the kid fox do that and then come back for more? Or did somehow that get pushed out while the kid fox was in the trap? I mean, I have no idea how that could have happened, but it is an interesting question. So I don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna let this guy go. It looks like he's not doing too well, to be honest. He's very skinny, but we're gonna let him go, and I'll see you then. What's good, everybody? Got a door down here on the side of this roadway, and in this wash here, we've got ourselves a bobcat. This looks like it'll be another keeper, the 9th bobcat this year. So obviously super blessed about that. I moved traps yesterday. I only got 4 out because I pulled traps later than I had hoped. So it gave me less time than ideal to set traps, but I got 4 out, and this was one of them. And it turns out we got a beautiful bobcat right there. This is a cage I had set right here along this wash. You can see some of the brush that I used earlier this year when I put it out here. This season didn't have any success. I moved it over here. I thought that would be a better look, better positioning for the cage. Turns out I was somewhat right with that, as we've got bobcat number 9 for the season. So obviously such a blessing, and hopefully that signals, you know, a quickening in pace and the amount of bobcats we catch this year. So anyway, gotta get this one taken care of, and I'll see you then. Alright guys, so here's that bobcat. Just finished getting him dispatched. Took him away from the cage so that the scent, you know, if you put the cat right in front of the cage, that scent would get right in front of that cage trap and possibly cause the bobcat to lose interest in the trap and be more interested in what's right in front of the trap. So I always take the cats away and try to remove their scent as much as possible from outside the trap. And that's why this one's not near the trap right now. Beautiful bobcat. It is a good sized female, obviously beautiful rosettes on the back, and then a nice beautiful white belly with dark spots, as is the case almost all the time for these Southern Arizona beauties. So very blessed for this cat. I'm gonna go take a look at that remake real quick here. Alright, as for that remake, nothing crazy about it, but it's all about this location. Awesome spot here that it goes right under the road. Obviously great wash that goes to some beautiful hill country here in the desert. And yeah, just my normal stuff. Pillow feathers, this shiny tinsel that maybe will draw a cat from the other side of the wash, get him to come over here sooner. Got it brushed up really nicely, and I got some blue feather boa as well as some pillow feathers and some shiny tinsel back in there, along with my normal array of lures. So nothing crazy on the set, but always happy for the bobcat. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get down the line. Got a few more traps to check. We'll do that, and we'll see you then. Well, that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed putting this all together, going out there on the trap line, catching the critters, and taking part in conservation. I hope you guys learned something from this video, enjoyed it at the very minimum. And if you did any of that, please go ahead, like and subscribe. I really appreciate that. That shows your support. And whether or not you do that, I hope we'll see you on the next one.